Good afternoon, everyone. I'm back. Sorry about yesterday. It was hot. It's still hot, actually. Um, it's very hot. The office was so hot, I didn't want to run my computer. In fact, yesterday I didn't run my computer. It was so hot. Um, Today it's still hot, but an upside is we got a portable AC unit. Now, the downside is we can't run the AC unit while I'm streaming because it's very loud. So we cooled down the office about as much as we could before I started streaming. But hopefully it'll be cool enough to let me stream for a few hours before it gets too hot again. It's supposed to be really kind of the last hot day of the week. So, oh, goodness me, though. I basically sat up here yesterday, computer off. I was only using my phone to watch Twitch and read Twitter, and I was playing on my Switch. That's all I was doing. Plus keeping tabs on the ratties, because for those who don't know, we have new ratties. One of them is going to the vet today because he may have a respiratory infection. We've been kind of keeping an eye on it. Rats are kind of susceptible to respiratory infections. Their respiratory system is very sensitive. But when you get new rats, a lot of times when they move environments, they'll sneeze quite a bit. It's normal. Usually they'll get over it, within a day, up to a couple weeks. But poor little Sparrow, he's been nose trumpeting, and it looks like he might be having a little bit of trouble with breathing. And he's the one that's been sneezing a lot. So we got an appointment to the vet today. Girlfriend's gonna take him in. Hopefully it's nothing, but if it is, it can be treated. Luckily, that's one of the good things about respiratory infections in rats. If you catch it fast enough, it's easily treatable. If you don't catch it fast enough, it can be fatal. But hopefully they're okay. And one of the downsides to respiratory infections is it can be contagious. And sick rats like to take care of each other, so... I know we haven't been playing Fallout, because it seems like I keep taking the days off that I would normally play Fallout, and I'm kind of sticking to the days. I know the pattern was kind of every other day, but I'm kind of just sticking that Tuesdays and Fridays are Subnautica, Mondays and Thursdays are Fallout. But this entire week, I've either missed Monday and then I missed Thursday. That's what happens. These don't take care of each other, they just fight. Yeah, that's true. These three boys, oh my god. Yesterday, oh my gosh, yesterday. So they tussle, that's normal for young rats, We consider a tussle like when they get up on their hind legs and start slap fighting each other. They'll push each other over, like do forceful grooming and that kind of stuff. It's normal play and, hierarchy stuff. But yesterday, oh my god. They had a fucking just knockdown, drag out fight going on. I don't know exactly what happened. We wonder if it was a food issue, because their bowl had gotten empty. And when we put food in the bowl, they all went for it. One of them was stashing, and I think he was protecting his stash. And some serious fights broke out. At one point, I mean, you watch them. A rat fight is basically they become a bouncing rat ball. I wish I was joking. They just basically latch onto each other in this ball, and they will bounce as they kick and bite at each other. You have to break it up, but you have to be careful, because they'll bite you in the tussle. So yeah, they were big old fight yesterday. They're fine now. After the anxieties went down and the anger went down, they stopped fighting. Just their usual tussles. I've also learned that Sparrow's a screamer. He's the smallest one, but he'll actually fight back. You know, he won't let himself be the bottom of the hierarchy chain. But he doesn't want to get into a confrontation, so if one of them starts coming towards him to start a confrontation, before he's even touched, he'll just let out a squeak. A long, drawn-out squeak. So he's a little screamer. I've heard of rats doing that before. We're thinking, though, if he does have a respiratory infection, it's not bad, simply because he's still eating just fine. He's not lethargic. I mean, it's lethargic probably because the heat, but I mean, you know, it is hot. But I'm keeping a temperature readings in the office. It's 28 degrees Celsius right now. I think it's 1 degree hotter outside at the moment. Of course, I had to turn the AC off, so. Okay, so I remember last time we were playing, we're dealing with ice worms. But we're also still looking. We're still looking for something out here. And I think where I gotta go is north. So we're in the ice spires. One of the boys moved away. It gets so warm. It gets warm in this. To kind of give you an idea of what this office is like, once heat gets in the office, it's almost impossible to get it out of the office. This office is on the top floor of our house, and there's no room above us. So, heat comes straight in. Oh, inventory's full. Ideally, I want to try to head north. Going north while trying not to get the ice worms on me. I will say I did in fact look up to see if there was anything up here. I don't know what it is, but I wanted to make sure that greenhouse thing we scanned wasn't the only thing that was here. Wow, it is getting hot in here already. I'm already starting to sweat. Let's duck in here, get warm. Can't get warm in here. There we go. Okay, so like I say, I think where I'm trying to go is north? North by northeast, I think. Maybe I've gone the limit, though. There's some tech. Keep my head on straight when the ice swarm happens. I think I've got to go through there. I think. Gotta figure out how to get down there. Not even looking. Feel like if I stop, that's when I'm going to get in trouble. So don't stop. Dead end. Okay, not safe in here. So. Feel like as long as I don't run, they'll kind of get off of me. Stay away. Get eaten by a worm, buddy.
Weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Okay, this looks promising. Okay. Hey, Wolf, that's an ice worm. They're basically tremors. If you make too much noise, they will Not enough cubes.
Ah, that is a rough way to go.
Yes, I would not enjoy being crushed while mining iron cube components.
The cold preserved the body well, but this isn't a big sample. Will it be enough?
Our tissues are pluripotent, derived from the DNA of various species, capable of changing form as necessary.
Ah, like stem cells. So, what prevents you from, I don't know, ending up with hooves where your eyelashes should go?
That does not happen. At least not since the 4th iteration.
Fair point. Okay, so we found what we came for. Shame there's not a quick way out. Is there anything I can really drop? So I need to keep enough on me for the... Let's just drink this. Go. I can take that. Yep, that was a tissue sample of an architect. Get a lot of iron cubes out here. Okay, now the hard part is getting back. I think as long as I head south, I'll be fine. This entire place is a maze. It's kind of one of the problems. Run? No, don't run. I've run in these ice fields. That's a way to get eaten. Kind of hug the walls. They seem less likely to strike if I'm near the wall. Go down in here, warm up. Got a thumper, but it's got limited range. And like I say, I seem to do just fine as long as I just walk. I'll sometimes take some damage, but if I run, they just stay on me forever. Not where I want to go. Feels like they're under this ice. Notice that snow creature's gone. It's a thumper. It's in my 4th inventory slot there. It basically pounds the ground. And it'll distract an ice worm. but it's got limited range. I tried using it and it wasn't super effective. I'm trying to get up into it. Okay. Yeah, it's got limited range, and it seems like I'll set it down, but then I just walk out of its range. I guess you're supposed to put several down, but they're battery powered. So they don't work forever. This way. Like to get out before... Yeah, I'm lost too. Just kind of picking a direction. That's where I want to get, I think. Good to be out at night. Or during snow, I can't see shit. Whoop. Go up, go up, go up. There you go, you get a look at them. There's smaller ones too. That's the big mama jum. Now was this? Just back to the teleporter, because that's actually where I need to go. Yes. Because I parked my truck back here, I think. Shut it. Hopefully I don't have to go back into that area ever again. Like I say, it seems to be fine as long as you just walk everywhere. If you don't run, even when you hear one of the ice worms, you might take a little bit of damage, but I did not experience anything deadly, so... Hey, Nelly! Sparrow's off to the vet. Gonna get a respiratory checkup. Good luck. Yeah, I mentioned this at the start of the stream, but we got 3 new rats last week. It's normal for them to sneeze when they're in a new environment because they have very sensitive sinuses, but it usually should clear up within a day or so. But it can last up to a couple weeks. But Sparrow is the only one out of the trio that's still sneezing, and he's kind of nose trumpeting, which aren't good sounds. So, and he seems to be maybe breathing a bit heavy. If that's the case, we have to make sure he has not got an infection. So he's off to the vet. Plus, infections can spread to other rats. You okay? You okay, Bullet? This office is heating up kind of fast. I may not be able to stream for the full length today because it's already hot in here and I don't want to make it too hot for the rats. An upper respiratory can be tough on small critters and reptiles. Yeah, it's kind of a common killer amongst rats. But also easily curable if you catch it fast enough. So it's one of those things, if you're quick, you don't have to actually worry. And he's otherwise seemed healthy. He's eating fine. Aside from being a little screamer, he absolutely is rambunctious, so. So apparently you can only open up this ice sheet from this side. Crap, I left the lights on like an idiot. Let's head back home. Okay, going on a Duck Donuts adventure with family today. It's nice you're going on an adventure. That would explain why I'm in a blow-up pool. Yeah, well, you know, taking advantage of the hot tub and pool stream. But yeah, it's also very warm. Hey, Startlow! How's it going? I've hit like every fish on the way home. Come on, guys.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Ah, there we go. Finally, back home. I believe the music's not on. How's base power? We were gone for a while. How does the base still have power?
On an abandoned oceanic planet, said to myself, thinking I hold my breath, waiting around for death. None of my pockets planet. Had to pack my vessel, has been damaged and never been the handiest mechanic. A bad again, the scrapping, get the scanning. Loss of oxygen, try not to panic. Transmit an emergency rescue message.
see.
I'm calling action. Into the deck and immeasurable endless dimensions. This is a war, but I stick to the trenches. Intelligence is your deadliest weapon. Never fathomed all the fathoms. Set the seas and
Got a lot of fiber mesh.
better have your wits about you. Don't neglect the things that's right for practice. Yeah, ever since I descended, I've been breathless, unintended. That might be a side effect of rapping so fast 'cause I'm getting rather lightheaded. I'm knocking
All right.
my checklist, found a couple pots left in the wreckage. Everybody got some
Has been a long time, hasn't it? Very biased, but you definitely recommend adding Wildermyth to a future stream. Ideas as your current projects advance. I've seen you having a lot of fun with it, Nelly. I don't know if it's my type of thing, but it looks kind of fun. I've been doing alright, Starlo. I've had a hell of a week, though, let me tell you. It's not all been good, but it's been a week. Okay, was there anything left on the truck? Let's see. Yeah. We'll keep a couple batteries. We'll keep batteries and some food. Some first aid. That ought to be fine. Nope. Nope. Stop. Stop. That's got that in there. Alright, so we'll take that out. That ought to be good. Whoop. You're so addicted right now. I like seeing the little stories you tweeted from that game. We're in the same boat. Something did happen though. Wonder what? Sure. Put stuff away. Got a lot of power stuff. I like to keep an extra battery on me just in case. That's all that stuff. Okay. Let's see. Change that battery out. Got a bunch of stuff that needs changing. Anything else? Penguin's full. Everything else is full enough. Okay. Turn that light off. Okay, we seem good. Did we find anything else? We just basically scanned that artifact.
Into the ocean's hope at the fading of the day.
So we have enough to actually construct the architect tissue now. We still need the skeleton and organs. Put me on the nose, that's what happens. Oh, you. I'll be streaming it soon once you get over the nightmare that is Tron 2.0. I've been watching you play that, and that game has flaws. But you went on a rant about it, I remember. Did I gain anything else while I was out, aside from... Oh yeah, we've got that indoor grow bed. Making you miss Legendary, and that shouldn't be. Alright, have a good one, Nelly. Well, serious, what happened is that at your job, the AC unit busted, and it's been so freaking hot inside. I know that feeling. We don't have AC here. Well, we didn't have AC here. Yesterday we bought a portable AC unit for the office to keep this room cool, because once heat gets in here, you can't get it out. We're kind of in a mini heat wave. And I've got 4 rats living in here. I can handle the heat okay. They can't. So. As for the kind of negative thing, if you've been around in the past 2 years, I had 2 rats. Then last week, I had 1 rat. So we lost one of our ratties. But, that's why we've got 3 more now. Our one surviving one that lost his brother, he's still here. He's still fine. But we're slowly trying to get him introduced to the other group. He wants to meet them, but then when we do a little meet and greet, a fight starts. And we have to break it up, so. Yeah, last week we lost one of our rats. Now we've got one of our old ones left, Flim. He's still around. And then we've got 3 young ones that we got last week. Because rats should never be alone. So one died, yeah. Yeah, it was very sudden. We were sitting here actually having dinner. We were here in the office having dinner. And he just suddenly... We think he had heart failure. Because he suddenly just flopped onto his back. We kind of rushed to him and flipped him over, and then he just slipped away. So... We were here when it happened, but yeah. Yeah, no one deserves to be alone. And plus, rats shouldn't be. Rats are very, very social creatures. In fact, if you have rats, you should never have less than 2. In fact, most reputable rat adoption places won't let you have less than 2. They recommend 3, so it's not them trying to upsell you on rats. It's a social thing. But rats are also highly territorial, and they have a hierarchy as well. So, even though he is alone right now, we have to be careful with introducing him to the new bunch. Because they're in his territory, and there's a hierarchy. And so the 3 are fighting amongst themselves to see who's leader of the pack. But then when he gets in there, he's gonna be like, no, I'm the leader. They're not in the same cage. Does that say, don't say that to an Australian right now. Rats are actually very clean and smart and don't care whether, say, your opinion stays strong. Oh yes, rats are super clean. Rats are super, super clean. They're cleaner than cats. Like, have you ever had like a dog or a cat lick you? Especially a cat, you know. Like if they like clean your hand or something, your hand will smell like their breath. Rats will groom your hand too. Your hand will not smell like anything. But they groom a lot. And they're incredibly smart. But yeah. The hard thing was, they say when their cage mate passes away, let them confirm it. because they'll notice a cage mate going away. And they'll know a cage mate has passed on if you let them confirm it, and it's easier on them. So we let him inspect Flam's body. He did the usual, which is usually first they'll walk on them. It seems terrible, but they'll walk on them, and they'll nudge him and everything, trying to get a reaction out of him. And then they'll like open their mouth to see if they're like breathing or anything. And once they do that, if confirmed they're not breathing, they're not reacting, they'll know their mate is dead. And then they'll walk away, and if you don't get rid of the body, they'll actually try to dispose of the body. Because they're prey, you know, you don't want a body around. So, you've never been a rat owner, but you know a lot about animals. Yeah, I love rats. They're criminally short-lived. Nature was very cruel to make them have such a short lifespan. But yeah, I'm gonna hopefully do a meet and greet today, again with Slim and one of the others. Like I say, we tried it a couple times and it always ended in a fight. So you have to break it up fast, because rats can be vicious. Okay, so let's see. What do we need to do here? There's some things we're missing, and I don't know what we're missing yet. So one of the things we need is a recipe we're missing. And I don't know how to get it yet. We're also still missing nickel. But I think we're gonna have to go out and do some more exploring. Really tempted to install this. This could be neat. Your spare time you read books on animals? That live avatar is amazing. Thank you. I made it myself. Hey, Flim. Oh, Flim's awake. How you doing, sir? I made it myself. I was actually, when everything went down, I was actually working on upgrading this model last week. On the Wednesday that Flam passed away. And since then, I haven't had time to work on it since, unfortunately. Because what I was attempting to do, I need facial expressions. I want to make the wings a bit better. And I kind of want to fix the back hair a little bit. But still got work to do. But I've been busy this week. Dealing with new rats and all that kind of stuff. Thank you very much. This is my first rig, too. Still don't know. We still need one last. I'm guessing we need nickel, but we haven't found it yet. Still need the afterburner upgrade. Still need the grapple arm. What else? What we were needing something for. This parallel processing unit. We still need a third scan. Probably means we gotta go out there. Base going. Wait, was I? That's right. How much water do I have? I've got water. All right. So I'm thinking we go out there, we try to find the body cache. It's the only place I can think. Oh wait, no. Okay. Let's take the prawn suit out and go back to that one location. Actually, I want to see something. Actually, before I do any of this, let's see.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Bit scatterbrained right now. We need to change the battery in this. Okay, that should be good. I don't think we're gonna need the thumper anymore. Put it on the truck just in case, though. You never know. Same with the penguin. Put that up.
Not going without a fight. I'm diving in too deep. An ocean in my head. It's getting hard to see. I might be lost, but I'm gonna find who I am. Diving in too deep.
Think what it is I'm making here.
Don't have a master plan. It's getting hard to breathe. I might be lost, but I'm gonna find who I am.
How do I
Too deep.
think? How do I build? Oh, I know.
In too deep.
Forgot all about this thing. There's the docking module. Rear only sea truck docking module allows you to take your prawn along for the ride. Okay, this is what I need. Let's pin that. Oh, wait. Oh, I've already pinned it. Okay. That's what I need. Because I want to take the prawn suit over to the deep base over there. I was going to walk it, but I guess I don't have to.
Diving in too deep.
Okay, is that a regular wiring kit?
In too deep.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Let's see. What do we have already?
Yeah, I know I'm
Got no wiring kits already. All right.
I'll survive. I'm jumping right into the depths. Just hold my breath. Not going without a fight. I'm diving in too deep.
It was mentioned
In my head.
tortoise in the hare, slow and steady wins the race. It's true. Okay, so let's see. I need plasteel ingot, which is titanium ingots and lithium. And I have one. Titanium ingots, it's 5, isn't it?
Diving in too deep.
Yeah. I think that's 3 lead. I think.
All I see right in front of me. The vast expanse and open sea.
I'm out of lead. Lead. Where lead is. Galena, okay. I think it's the gold colored ones. Where's my grab that? Let's search for more lead. That back. Just going out for lead, so this should all be fine. Lead is usually out here. Something. The time that I've watched your stream, you don't know much about me. Still, other than you like drawing stuff. That's true. I've also got really bad memory, so I don't remember details very well. I can remember people. Who sneezed? Did you sneeze? No, that wasn't a sneeze. Sorry. I'm paranoid about sneezes right now. Wait, Galena's the dark one, isn't it? Or is that the... Yeah, that's Argentite. Let's see. What I'm looking for, but might as well grab it. Could always do with lithium. Now that you're looking for it, you're not going to find a lot of it. That's true. As soon as I need it, I'm not going to find it. I think it's over here, though. Just gotta be careful. This is sort of squid shark territory, so... I saw a fragment down there. Probably just a sea truck fragment. As well. That looks like some Galena. That's calbrite.
Warning, passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
that was the lead I needed. I'd like to find more if I can. Something chasing me, is it? Sea truck pieces. Just found something where. I got that. On top of it. There's a lot of sea truck pieces down here. The squid sharks didn't scare you. The Ghost Reaper Leviathan did scare. Oh god. The Shadow Leviathan? Oh god. I kissed one. See you up there. Another mobile fragment. So many of these. Well, that's good. I got what I came for. Yeah. I kissed well. Well, it kind of kissed me. I saw it. I turned the other way, and it caught up to me. Brake check. Brake check. These are all just vehicle bay fragments, aren't they? Got the space. Need to go back down in the depths in this region too. There's a lot of places I need to go back to. temperature's already gone up in the office. Oh yeah, gotta go up. Yeah, I brake checked him into oblivion. So what'd they get for chasing me like that? Rolo must be going now. I shall get back to streaming. Still moon. Okay. Sounds good. Should be. Oh, you should be back if I get back to streaming. We'll see. Since it's very hot, I might have to cut it early. Oh, wait. It's the wrong one. I need an advanced wiring kit. Well, it's ultimately the same recipe, just the wiring kit's different. I think an advanced wiring kit is wiring kit plus computer chip? Okay. Do I have any copper wire left? No. Your chip is copper wire and table core, right? Copper wire, gold, and table core.
Seek fluid intake.
Exactly what I'm doing. First food.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Wow, full on water. Okay, so I just need to go get the table core. All base is fine on power.
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting too hot. The temperature's jumping. I think once the office hits 31 degrees, I'm probably gonna stop. Try to get this done at least. Actually, while I'm doing this, hang on. I'm going to turn my mic off, and I'm going to turn the AC unit on. Just to kind of get the edge off in here, because it's hot. So, I'm still here, I'll just have to have the mic off, because the AC unit's really loud.
Unless you really like to swim. Light is buggy, stuck right behind me. Every mesmer is trying to mesmerize me. I guess they like me, I can't blame them. I'm giving out vibes like radiation. Forget about hydration. Need a water bottle, fabricate one. Get your hands on a platter fish. I've never seen creatures as abstract as this. What's that? Half a crab and half a squid? Shocked that I haven't seen a kraken yet. But I believe if that exists, dragons are known to roam these magma pits. Water pressure getting heavy. Power cells about to be empty. All of my cyclops, but it won't protect me. Not from the enemies that I have seen. I just saw John, didn't affect me.
If you don't know how loud my AC unit is, you can hear it in the background, probably. Really? You can't hear it in the background right now? Like a bit loud airflow happening? It's showing up on my mic reading. So really, you can't hear it. Interesting. Well, maybe that's good, because I'm sweating now. The temperature is like getting really hot, and I don't want to get too much hotter because of the rats. Oh gosh, there's a problem with Western European houses. They're designed to keep heat in. They're not good at letting it out. How does this thing work? This thing looks fascinating. Give it a repair, because I think it got nicked. Oh yeah, because I was bullying the local wildlife. Okay, anything I need to drop off? We're good, actually.
Lucky I'm alive. Yeah, I know I'm far from home, but I'll survive. I'm jumping right into the danger. Pull my breath.
That extra water in here.
Without a fight. I'm diving into deep. An ocean in my head. It's getting
Power good.
hard to see.
Our base is nut powered. Well, solar and nut powered.
It's getting hard to breathe.
I have no idea how this works, but we're gonna. Wonder if you could chain them. I'd be surprised if you could, but why not try it, right? Oh my god, you can! No fucking way. I guess that's why you need the horsepower module. Holy shit. That's amazing.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
See how this works. So I can't go out the back. Check docked vehicle. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, because I've definitely been wanting to take this thing back over here. Definitely feels slower, but that makes sense. I mean, I've even got the horsepower upgrade in this. Did I pass it? Where's it? Oh, it's down here. Looks like Sparrow's back already. I can't.
Warning, passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Okay. Let's do this before. I don't think I can open any of these doors. You have an infection? Just give him medicine anyway. Hoping I can get out of here. Looks like I can. My main thing is I've been wanting to get back down in here with the prawn suit because air is very scarce down here. None of these doors can be opened. I don't think I ever opened that, did I?
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Power cell. Yeah, I've been down here before, but those were my only sources of air. So I kept having to balance my way in and out. Hey, how you doing? Oi! Calm your tits. I've already scanned everything in here that I know of. I know it's very quick around here. should be as deep as this place goes. Okay. Oi. Looks like there was nothing else down here. Okay. Really just trying to fight me on this. Thing has onboard storage. So grab some resources while I'm down here, right? Okay, well, that seemed to be it. There was nothing but resources down here. Behind those doors. I mean, we'll never know, but... Wait.
That's a lot of nuts!
Welcome aboard, Captain.
There's resources beyond here. Resources beyond this gate. Is there in fact a way to power this place up? Tried asking nicely. Feels like there should be a way, because there was resources beyond that, unless they just Place them decorative-wise. This place must go deeper. Oh, there's definitely more here. How do I get in? Wait, get up there. Huh. Curious. Wait. You don't think? No. I mean, this could all be just decorative, you know. Like, I'm not supposed to be able to get over there anyway, but it feels like I should. Right, well, that was sort of a bust. Not entirely. the truck can fit through
Warning,
there?
passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I mean, even the prawn suit might get in there. Okay. So, yeah, very shallow breathing, possible an upper infection. ABs twice a day, fixed in a week. Oh. Poor Sparrow got a thermometer up his bum. Okay. So what about Bullet? Bullet's kind of... He looked like he was kind of doing similar. But at least we got meds for him. It's hard to tell with a rat what shallow breathing is.
Warning, passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Alright, let's RTB for now. And I guess it's just picking the next move. Sparrow got a thermometer up his bum, as if he didn't have trust issues already. Poor Ratty. Disconnect here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Had more gold than I thought. extra power cell. Put that in there. Okay. Hungry and thirsty.
Seek fluid intake.
Oh, yeah.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Realized too, I've been swimming without a face mask at all. Anything I can upgrade? Nickel. I need nickel for a lot of stuff, which is something I haven't found. That one. There's the still suit I can make. I'm trying to give a speed boost. Interesting. Gloves. I didn't make gloves. Okay, make a still suit. Okay. So synthetic fiber, aerogel, and copper wire. Regular fiber. Synthetic fiber is made from those plants, right? Spiral plant, that's right, okay. So ruby and the spiral plant. Aerogel.
Dive into the ocean's hope at the fading of the day. A quantum kaleidoscope, see the colors sweep and sway. Down in the deep, deep blue, we build my world down. Waves keep on washing over me.
Go. Really only good from when I'm underwater.
carry the means to mend
What are those gloves?
fathoms and the foam. This ocean, it has no end, and I'm a long, long way from home. Down in the deep
Just one fur and fiber mesh. What do we happen to have? Fur and a fiber mesh.
waves keep on washing over me. Swim out, right into the open. Cool are the currents of the sea. Swim out,
There we go. That'll add some cold resistance. Okay. I think what I need to do. Trying to come up with plans of attack here. We can't upgrade. Can't upgrade the horsepower, right? I'm gonna take the prawn suit out, but I think I'm going to not. That's separated. Alright, we're gonna go back out there and try to find that artifact. I'm not 100% sure what I need to do right now, so let's follow a lead that I have. Right now the prawn suit, I don't think it could go deep enough, and that looks like below 400. So... Alright, let's go out. Got a beacon on me. Hang on. Do we have another beacon on the truck? I like to carry at least 2 beacons.
Built alive with my own 2 hands. I'm not giving up. Yeah, I know I'm far from home, but I'll survive. I'm jumping right into the depths. Just hold my breath, not going without a fight. I'm diving in too deep, an ocean in my head. It's getting hard to see. I might be lost, but I'm
Okay, now we save. And now we go. Plenty of things down there we haven't gone after either, but there's many places I haven't explored thoroughly. I really should. Now that cave over there has a shadow leviathan in it. And up above it, it has a squid shark. Because I'm really smart, I go out at night. What time of day is it? Let's park at the dock. Wait for daylight. Wow. It's very rare I get to, like, get up here and see stuff. So that's where I want to try to get next. It's down there. After that, it starts getting a bit questionable on where I need to go. It's just going to be explore everywhere, I guess. Kind of just waiting for daylight at this point. Also, I'm strangely surprised no one can hear the AC unit going on in the background. Has dropped the temperature in here like by 2 degrees. Okay, let's just go. We've been in this place. .99% sure we've been in here. Yeah, we have. That stopped me. Right down there. I wonder if this gap right here is how I get in. squid shark, but you're not Leviathan class, are you? Or are you? Wait. You're a different squid shark. I think. Or not. Are you Leviathans? Guess we'll find out. Well, I get grabbed.
I strongly sense my people's technology nearby. A body component is near.
Wow. Where? Oh, still like down there. Just keeps going. I'll take it. Says we need them for advanced material production, so let's grab some. They don't go off. That's good. Wow, reclaimed water makes me a bit hungry. Scan stuff while we're down here. place is fascinating. I gotta find a way down. Up. I was trying to see maybe I can spot nickel or something. Save it. Sure, why not? Nickel! It is down here. so there is nickel down here. That's excellent. That's more upgrade stuff for me. No, 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 no. Get off, get off, get off, get off me, get off me, get off me, get off me, get off me. Bastard. Spotted him a little too late. What the hell? Oh no. Don't, please. No, wait, wait, wait. Okay, wait. Where am I? Okay. A lot of spooky things down here. There's something. Is that the nickel? Spooky fish around. Pylon over there. Which way? I think this way. Sounds like this way. It's not. Dead end. So what critter made that noise? Let's save it again. Save, be a little bit safe, scummy. Ugh. Stay low. I can't go much lower though. There's some nickel down there though. I want it. What? Just yelled at me. Shark. I'm gonna have to go by myself. So we're reaching depth limit here. Only 75 food. Let's wait till it gets a bit lower. Alright, I gotta go out manually. not stopping. This is fascinating.
This skeleton is very dense, able to handle heavy forces. A good frame for my new form.
Are you okay, Alan?
It is not often that I gaze upon the form of a foreign architect.
Is this place another sort of sanctuary? It's peaceful. Beautiful, even.
As the bacterium spread, the continuation of life became uncertain. This is a place to reflect.
I think I understand.
Okay, so that means now we should be able to synthesize... We've got benzene now. Wait, does that mean I can make... Where is it? Where is that parallel thing? Can I make that now? No. Still missing something. I want to step in that. If there's anything special about it. Step in this. It's kind of bubbling. I actually can. These look like a lot of samples from the deep caves in the first Subnautica. Okay. So now we can get the skeleton. The only thing we're missing is the organs. I'm not sure. Not sure where we're gonna find that. Some stuff. Swim like hell. Oh, come on! Really? Stop! Stupid. Why?
You have found 2 of the 3 components required for the construction of my corporeal form. This is as close as I have come to autonomy in a long time.
You have such a way with words.
Is that sarcasm?
It was. You're learning.
Hopefully, I will not have time to complete my study.
I was wondering, if you can transfer bodies, why was it important to find a cure when you were infected? Couldn't you just make a new body?
As you can see in the components you have scanned thus far, the forms we require combine biological and mechanical parts. The tissues you have scanned were developed from the DNA of 27 separate alien species.
27? That seems greedy. And wouldn't that mean that anything that infects a body you've manufactured can potentially learn how to infect all those other species?
Yes. That is why a cure was imperative.
There's some nickel right there. Okay, let's search up as much nickel as we can get and then get out of here. So we made it to the next step. We just need one more thing to finish Alan off. Find that it's safe, I might drop a beacon as well. Really? Can't get past this plant. Really? In here. Let's grab stuff while I can. No, I pass up a lot of material, but grab more of those spores while I'm at it. Just so I don't have to come back down for any more. That looks like nickel right there. Safe. Can eat that.
That's a lot of nuts!
Was not nickel like I hoped it was. I say we'll just grab up stuff. Be all right. That hypno thing isn't out here. Morning, Bethel. You're annoyed with the month? Why is that? out of here. That thing hypnotized me and caused me to freak out. Which I kind of figured it would. It just looks like a Dazzler, doesn't it? Okay, but what I really want is more nickel if I can find it. Got a nickel? So hard to tell. Is it? Well, I've got some that can get me the next depth module. Sorry. Guess I could use my scanner, but... Alright. Okay, I'm lost. Don't know how to get out. I think up would be obvious, but... Going in circles. That's where I went in. That's where I go down. Sorry. This just goes back down where I came from, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Oh, this cave is annoying. This looks about right. Okay, here we go. This is the way? Yeah, okay, here we go. Now, if I can drop a beacon here, that would be ideal. Just need to be safe. Because of that thing. Get dazzled. Far enough away. Wait. Go back in. Wait, let me save it. I'm trying to get away from this thing, because this thing wants to, like, hit my oh, there's two, that's why. These things pull a hypno maneuver on me. Subnautiica, whatever. However you spell it, doesn't matter. Ah. Let's see if we can RTB here. Trying to stay at the crevices because there are Leviathan buggers around here. Everyone boops me now. It's okay. Feel like I didn't get enough nickel, but that's okay. We got a beacon dropped where it was, so can always try to get more. There's still more out there. I've definitely missed more out there. I think there's more wreckages out there. Find them. As for Alan, though, I don't have any leads on any other artifact pieces. That was everything. Should be good. That's in there. Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let's see. What did I bring back? Got nickel. I don't have a storage place for nickel. Or these things. Or eggs. My girlfriend brought me a snack. Thank you. Let's see. I think, oh yeah, eggs we're putting in here. For now. Welcome back, Starlo. Oh, you were mowing. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if anyone... I've been told no one can hear the AC in the background, so if that's... Because I had to turn it back on. It was getting too hot. Okay. We'll say this is nickel and organics, I guess. Sure. These spores. Drink these things up. Okay, so we have nickel now. Where does this leave us?
What has just occurred? I will destroy you. Do not move. Do not move. Arrows.
Sorry, I am crunching on a snack. Glad you did now instead of later. You can feel the heat rising. Yeah, it's understandable. I gotta say, it's really hot here. So let's see. Sea truck. We can get that one. Wow, it takes 3. I have only 4 nickel. Oh, I'm 1 nickel short. Oh, I've got to go back. I live in Texas? No, I live in the Netherlands. But we're like having a mini heat wave. And it's not common to have AC in this country. Houses are built to keep heat in. And we only just yesterday got a portable AC unit. Alright, I gotta go back to that cave. I need 1 more nickel at least. Because I can get the depth upgrade for the sea truck. Or the prawn suit, not both. So I'm gonna need another nickel. I say we get the truck up first. Then once it's charged up, once it can go deeper. So what did it say? 3 nickel, 2, 3. What else? 2 kyanite and a plasteel ingot. Where was it? Was here. God. That just takes 1. Okay. No, if I wanted to have to, I was going to have to go back to the Shadow Leviathan caves. What else did it say it needed? Plasteel. It's a couple lithium, right? 1,000 meters. Holy shit, that thing can go deep. Okay, but I need more nickel, so I've got to go back to those caves. Moon is a Dutchy cutie. Well, the thing of it is, I'm actually American. I'm not born here. Okay. My food up. We're going back out. Let's carry another food thing on us. Oh, I don't need. Just grab the water. American, all cuteness is out the window then. Hey, Wakalota. She's probably right. Let's see, repair tool. Okay. Fully charged and ready to go. I mean, a lot of times nickel is just depth, but it's not always biome. If you actually go slower when you've got more trailers on the C truck, or if the horsepower upgrade is just so you can haul more. I don't actually know. What was that? Feeling okay? You hadn't asked you that? Dutch last names are impossible. That's true. Y'all just throw so many letters together. No sequence or rhyme for it. It's absurd. Maybe there's anything in here. This is her base. We've come in through the top somehow. Oh, well, it's really easy to get down to her base. Well, that's good. I wanted to check something. I don't think I missed anything, but I'm not positive I didn't. Your last name is Wassenaar? Your last name is Ortega? I think my last name is German. I think. I've got German ancestry. So was there anything I missed scanning in here? So I feel like...
New technology acquired.
Well, glad I came back for that. That ought to help me against the Leviathans. Yeah, we can't make those parallel units. I guess she couldn't either, and that was the point. Stop it. Oh, calm down. I guess that's the point. She couldn't make one either. Calm your tits. There we go. Alright. You hate your name inside of the Netherlands because your name goes from as long as hell to long as effing hell. What's my last name? My last name is Daup. D-O-U-P. Very rarely will someone pronounce it correctly, at least in the United States. Trying to hop in that. Okay. So we've got a perimeter defense unit. So that means if we get nabbed, I think we can send out a shock at the cost of a little bit of power. Yeah, there we go. A little bit of power and we can escape things. Right then. Well, the war's down here. Because this is where we originally came in, is through that area up there. I know over here is a crystal cave. Crystal caves tend to be leviathans, though. Specifically shadow leviathans. I'd rather not, but now that I've got perimeter defense, might be a little safer. Can't run a Shadow Leviathan, that's the problem. Guess let's do it, right? He'll see us before we see him. Hate places like this. Shadow Leviathans are so hard to see until they're right on you. If you see one, it's too late, usually.
Proceed with caution. A Leviathan-class creature is near.
Yeah, that's what I worry about. Fuck it. Like I say, he'll spot me first. Got that. It's smart to turn my lights off. There it is. Is not getting lost in here. We've got perimeter defense. We can get him to let go. Hi. Oh, there he is. Here it comes. Prepare for it. Gotcha. Looking for down here. I was ready for it. Like I say, with perimeter defense, sacrifice a little power when we can escape. Good. Repair up while we've got a chance, though. Down here. Kind of lost. Oh, hi. You spotted me? Yeah, you spotted me. Brace for impact. We're going into the center of the crystal.
There is definitely something of value nearby. It could help you build my body.
We're good. Everything's good. Ah, what was that? So what was going on? Sorry. Am I good? Yeah. Once I know to expect them, it's fine. I don't worry about it as much. It was always the same with the Reaper Leviathan. As long as I knew kind of what to expect, I didn't worry so much. Glad I got that depth upgrade. Crap, are we gonna meet Superman? Holy shit. Are you guys harmless? Are you aggressive like the old ones?
You will be able to construct bionic organs with the scanned material, both primary and secondary. Our designs provide for redundancies.
Given your current location, I think they could still be improved.
Your feedback has been noted. You have scanned all the components we need to make a storage, body.
Are you excited?
Using the chemical compounds available in your body, I am able to approximate what you might call cautious optimism.
Okay. We can down here? Well, I was not expecting to find the next place, but... hell. This is what I talk about. I went out to find more nickel, and then I end up back at Mater's place. And then I just decide, fuck it. Well, we found the perimeter defense, and then... on to... skirting the Shadow Leviathan. So what do I need to build that? We have everything, I think. We might need some more kyanite. But we've got an iron cube. We've got the ribbon plants. We've got diamond, plasteel. We can make the polyaniline. We can make all this. I think we can get Al in his body. Now it is time for me to go, but I'm not going to do that to you. We'll see if we can get some more... well, we don't even have to get more nickel right away. We could just go back and synthesize his body.
We have gathered the necessary components to begin constructing my body.
Great. What's next? Let's get you out of my head.
First, you must find the fabrication facility.
Oh.
It is concealed at some depths.
Fabrication facility. So you planned on needing to make new bodies?
It is a standard medical facility.
A medical facility where you just replace your whole body when it wears out? Sounds a little beyond standard to me.
Ours was a research mission of the highest importance.
So, what were you, a scientist like me?
I am a scientist now.
So, what happened? Your team found the vaccine and then...
Please, Robin, you have the components. Find the facility and construct the body.
Okay, but don't think I don't notice you changing the topic.
The crystals in this environment are confusing my senses, and yet I feel certain there is something important below. A facility or a body component. Perhaps both. I cannot tell.
I'm well ahead of you. So we need a special facility. Unpin everything. Nice. Okay. So I guess we just can't fabricate him at home. Right, there was nothing I left behind, right? Seems like there was 2 ways out of here. Just want to make sure. Let's grab that kind. I don't want to come down here again. So okay, we can't just go home and fabricate him then. I thought we would just do that. So we're going to have to carry all the materials and then I guess bring them. So you mentioned potentially, well, you said a facility or a body component, which we did find the body component, but you said maybe both. We came in from that way, right? That's the direction we came in from. Let me give this place one more once over, but I'm pretty sure that body part was all that was here. Turn the lights off. Like I say, I'm fairly certain there was nothing else here, but I miss stuff all the time. Like, I looked all over Mater's sea base the first time and somehow still missed that perimeter defense module. I just want to make sure. Didn't skip anything. Weird, I slow down when I go in here. It's just the organs. Okay. If there's anything else, it does not. Okay. And we're quite deep down, too. He said the facility was at a considerable depth. At least we're as deep down as the sea truck's going, so. My last snack here. A bunch of youngins in my chat. Saying you feel old. Let me tell you. Okay, so that just circles around, right? I should grab something there. We dipped in there. Alright. Alright. Let's prepare for impact. Down here once already? I think we did. This is a different one. This one's different. Find my way out. new. Oh, it's a shadow Leviathan. Oh. Hey, Starhammer. Yeah, watching the footage right now alone is telling you you have some way to go. You have the level 2 depth upgrade, and that's for this. Yeah, I just got this upgrade today. Finally found what I needed for it. Well, might as well save it, right? Let's see if we can. We gotta go down. I don't know if you can hide from a shadow Leviathan. Hi! Oh, you see me, don't you? I can't hide from you. Okay, charging! Bam!
I sense the presence of a substantial facility in the area. Unable to identify.
There's another one? Oh, shit. Can I go in right here?
Once you have used the fabricator to build each component, we can assemble
Ah,
them.
shit.
And then we can transfer you out of my head?
I am anticipating it as much as you are.
Well, that's great and everything, but I don't have the components on me.
The process requires you to build each component before you can assemble the whole.
Cool, I don't have what I need. Wasn't expecting to find this place. We gotta go back to base. Okay. It's a gym. We found the gym. What are our power cells doing? They're fine. Oh, there's no quick way out of here, is there? Need a drink of water. Okay, let's go. to be only the one, actually. Okay. This place is going to be hard to find again. I'm not sure if beacon's actually going to help me get down here. Well, if we can find Mater's place again, we can basically find it. I think. Can we go up from here, or is this just one solid cave? Oh. Off if I can help it. I'm wondering if this has another way out. So here's how we... Wait, this is the... Oh, okay. So there's two entries into the lower chamber. Because that's where we went in to get that other organ piece. Okay. Brace for impact. Here it comes. Here it comes. No way I outran it. No way I outran it. I'm a little lost. Actually, I don't know where I'm at. I'm usually so good with direction, but these things are very good at disorienting me. I wonder if that's actually... I wonder if I can actually come out... base should be right up here. Okay, we're out. Ah. Playing with mods? Can you play this game with mods? What kind of mods are there? Not looked into it. So realistically, I came down here looking for nickel and found a lot more. we're gonna RTB, and we'll start gathering up the stuff, but then I'm gonna call it for the day. Fairly certain we have everything we need. We have a mod that allows for more quick slots and such. Oh, neat. Never really thought about modding Subnautica, but I don't really play it. I usually... It's not one I go back and play, I guess. Usually on my first playthrough, I was all vanilla everything. And on my next playthrough, I mod. Ark is the only exception. Ark is the only one I made the exception on modding. Wait. Nah, that's right. Wait. No.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Charge that thing up. That perimeter defense has been a lifesaver. Literally. Let's save it now that I'm back. What did I bring back? Titanium? Was putting kyanite in here. Now that's full. Clean water. Lithium and lead. Okay, let's repair this. Nice. That.
What secrets does it keep? Whoa, the silence of the deep. What secrets does it keep? Waves keep on washing over me. Cool are the currents of the sea.
Ah, there we go. So, we need all these parts. And I guess this means we have to take those down to that station that we found. So we need to take all those ingredients in the truck, go back down there and put Alan together. Which ought to be interesting, but we're not going to do that today. That's going to be next time. I think if you want to stay with vanilla, just get the quick slot mod. I do understand the need for extra quick slots. It is kind of annoying sometimes. I've just kind of gotten used to that's just Subnautica. But let's see. Oh yeah, it's not quite the same when it's not the water bottle. We're gonna keep some extra food nuggets on us this time. 'Cause I'm getting down there and it's getting harder to come back. Don't think I can get on the truck. Yeah, I can. Got a first aid kit. Emergency water's okay. Everything else is fine. We got extra food there too. Okay. We've got that gear. Alright. So now the question is, can I make... It looks like the one thing I'm missing is polyaniline, which I think I can make. Or not. Oh shit. Can I not? Make polyaniline. I can. Hydrochloric acid and gold. Young cotton and enemy. Shit. I didn't bring any of that back with me. I didn't know I could pick it up. I waited for the hand icon, but it didn't show. Oh well. That's okay, because I did mark where that is. And we need to go back there because there's nickel back there. There's nickel back. There's nickel back there. I need the nickel that's down there to get the other depth upgrade for the prawn suit. Because I'm one nickel short. And that's actually where I was going. I was going back out to look for more nickel, and, well, we found the other part of Alan, and we found where we gotta go build him, so... That's what I love about this game, though, you know? You set out to do one thing, and you end up doing something entirely different. It's really good like that. I never feel like I'm flailing around too much. I'd say the Frozen Spires was the only place that was really kind of frustrating, because I didn't know what was out there. I didn't know what I needed. And that place is so confusing that I just wasn't quite sure what I was even there for. But we only have the fabricator and storage so far. For the sea truck, I've got the aquarium. I haven't made that, and I've got the attachment so I can carry the prawn suit. So I can hook that up to the truck and take my prawn suit where I want to go.
Remember the end when Jack the Jack bitch and forget that bitch. I'm calling action now. Into the depth and immeasurable endless dimension. This is a war, but I stick to the trenches. Intelligence is
Still haven't found alien containment. I know it exists, I just haven't found it. That's what I'm saving for, like, that spot, if you can put it in this room. But I'm like, I want to put it right there. My nice bedroom. You have it? Is it? Okay. I assume it's on a... I need to, like, look for more ship pieces that are out near the lily pad zone. I'm assuming it's out there somewhere. Maybe. Visual bug happens sometimes. Best poster in the game. If you recall, it's one of the wrecks. Yeah, I figure I haven't really explored out there much. I mean, that's where I found the nickel. Which led to me finding a lot of other stuff, but no, I didn't find alien containment. Anyway. We'll save it. Mercator's bow is the scanner point. I don't even have a scanner. I haven't built a scanning room. I suppose I should. I haven't done it. I've like built everything else but the scanning room. I suppose it's short range though, isn't it? If I built it onto this base, I wouldn't be able to find it from here, would I? Oh yeah, you can do it with the fragment scanner. That's right. I forgot all about that. I rarely use that thing. I made it. I've scanned for like a couple ores with it I need sometimes, but I've never used it for fragments. I'm an idiot. Drains battery like a bitch though. Find the nuclear stuff. Wait. I have the nuclear stuff, though. Is it... I'm trying to think. Because I did go inside a giant ship piece. I found a lot of stuff in there, but I don't think I found alien containment. There was a reactor in there. Bring a laser cutter. I had a laser cutter. Wait, okay, no, okay, look. We're gonna go back just temporarily and see if the ship piece is the one I'm thinking of. I've been in a couple ship pieces, but... And there was one that looked like you could cut it, but you actually couldn't. That place was confusing because it seemed like you could only cut the door on certain sides. Go back out. I want to go back out there real fast. I feel like I was thorough, but it's not possible I missed it. Every time I go back places I've been, I find stuff I missed. Every single time. But it's sort of... Yeah, see, I've got that place where I need the cotton anemone right out there. Brake check. usually the way I get there. Let's see, go up to Delta Station. Dock. From here, I just basically go out towards this way. Right down over this ridge somewhere. Oh, there's a garden. Wait, there's several gardens. I couldn't see those before. Oh, this is the back end. Is it this place? Seems like it's just the back end. Which means if it's the front end, it's probably further out that way. But yeah, this is... I think it was this one. I've been in a couple. I could be wrong. Enter through the top. Go look. Go have a look-see. Shut your butt. Butt's not shut enough. Yeah, that looks like a bridge right there. Shut your butt. I'm saying a 2021. I say shut your butt a lot, actually. Because we've been in there. I couldn't get that door open. I tried. But sometimes it's a bit stupid. No. Which takes me back outside. This is a way to get in that chambers through. Try cutting through there either. Can't get through there. This might be the wrong piece, though. I think where exactly from here. We figure if this thing broke. This might be it.
Detecting bow of an astronautical Soltrans Gulf vessel nearby. Vessel name Mercury 2.
Oh, this would be it. No, I didn't find this. Okay. Yeah, I figured it was here. I just didn't find the right piece. This is what I thought I was looking for. Came out here 0% prepared, though. Yeah, we'll hit it the next stream. Give this place an explore. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, and come back with storage. I think I've got a beacon on me. I can mark this thing. Alright, well. That's what... Funnily enough, I think that's what I actually came out looking for. Then well, no, we came out to find the relic. But I was also looking for that. Ended up finding the cave with the cotton anemones in it, which I gotta go back for. And then have to go back and... There's still a lot to do. Still plenty to do. But it's fun. I really like this game. It's got a real good progression to it. It's deceptive on how good the progression is, because it seems like you'll start off for a while having a lot to do, then it feels like it narrows down into like not having much, and then you'll find like one thing, and it just branches back open all over again. Because it felt like I was hitting a dead end, and then just suddenly it's like boom, there's more. I'm not at a dead end anymore. So it's an interesting way it does it. It's deceptive in making you just think that you're running out of options. But that's good. All right, guys. Well, I gotta hop off. I got a ratty to administer some medicine to. Poor little guy had a thermometer stuck up his butt. But he should be okay. They think it's just an upper respiratory infection, and if you catch it when it's an upper infection, they're usually fine. So, but hopefully he doesn't spread it to the others. That's the big worry. But all right, guys. Let's see. So today is Friday. I know today has been a short week. Between dealing with having new rats, the heat wave that we've had. Hopefully all that's kind of calming down now. Now that the rats themselves are acclimating to being around here, now that we've got medicine for one of them, and now that we've got a portable AC unit for the office, even though it's supposed to be cooler next week, it means the next time we get a little heat wave going, I don't have to cancel the stream just because it's hot. So, luckily. That means next week I should be back to a normal schedule. That said, tomorrow I go get my first COVID vaccine. So, as far as I know, I should feel fine by Monday. My girlfriend got hers on Wednesday. Said she had a headache last night. And she was feeling a little bit ooky, but not much. But otherwise. But yeah, Monday I should be fine, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's for my first injection. Alright guys, well, I don't think I'll be back this weekend though, but there's always a chance. Maybe I'll want to make up for some lost stream time. If I don't, hopefully you all have a great weekend. Thank you very much for stopping by. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.